Okay, we're back. And yeah, we're gonna hit up Orc here. Um, right, I had a cloak of invisibility here, which were, honestly, I'm rethinking. I might want to actually wear that. What do we got in terms of curing? Um, we don't have any curing. Hmm. I would really like to wear this cloak of invisibility. It's kind of a good lifesaver in some situations. Somehow I stopped wearing my shield. I must have forgot to put it back on after I tried on that bow last time. Alright. Anyway, I'm not worried about it for now. Let's just rest up and go in. Okay. I'm gonna conjure some ball lightnings. Alright, we immediately have this new tile orc sorcerer who can paralyze me. Let's make a lightning spire so he can't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and eat a ration here. Nice. Now, I'm not really happy about making all this noise, because obviously we're, gonna pull quite a lot of crap to my locations. Not so good. Maybe block off this staircase. Start channeling. What did I, oh, I reached 10 spellcasting, I see. I forget which direction I was planning on taking this character. Oh, Gel's Gravitas doesn't take any mana anymore, or more, excuse me, it doesn't take any spell hunger anymore, so that's cool. If I want to spam that. Suppose I could just keep training translocations for the time being. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to get some air magic. I may end up getting Tornado online, just for the sake of it, you know. Cool. Alright, let's rest up. The spire. This spire really does some work. Alright, I should definitely stop using Conjure Ball Lightning so much while I'm... Whoa, that's a large rock. Alright, we're gonna go up. We could die to a large rock right now. But yeah, I shouldn't be using Conjure Ball Lightning quite so much if I'm hurt. I don't know exactly how much damage it can do to me, but more than I would care to find out, you know. I love how the spire just sort of blocks damage, though. You know, how cool is that? Interesting. So we do have digging now. I'm going to go ahead and magic map, and we're going to dig this open. It's one way to kill stuff. Nice little spire. Blocks anything from getting through. That's cool, right? Well, I don't want to get paralyzed. You know? Would be very bad if I got paralyzed. Let's just leave. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make some ball lightnings. Need another ration. I don't like the fact that I'm wasting so many rations, but what are you going to do, you know? Oh, cool. Warlord's dead. Okay, this should kill him. Even if he paralyzes me, it's not a huge deal, because these should take him out. But let's... I don't really want to take the risk, is the thing. What can I do here? I could fog, but I don't really want to. I don't have any magic. I can't... I'm actually in minus cast, so I can't cast anything even if I wanted to. I could disintegrate for some extra damage. Am I rolling the dice here if I get paralyzed? Kind of. But I can always fear if I were to get paralyzed and then survive it. But if I get paralyzed and then die, or excuse me, if I get paralyzed and then get Bolt of Fire or Bolt of Drain spammed, or if a 6 Furry got summoned, well, not a 6 Furry, I have Arlex, so it wouldn't be a huge deal. I'm going to use Disintegration, and yeah, he's going to die, it's fine. I'll just take a step, there we go. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I mean, I almost want to just train spellcasting just to stop eating spell hunger on this, on these ball lightnings, because it's actually doing a pretty decent number on my ration situation here. Surprisingly. Okay, and now we'll dig through this. Okay, again, we'll block off the path so he cannot possibly paralyze me. It's one of the many reasons why Lightning Spire is just awesome. Yeah, man, it's just really satisfying to use Conjure Ball Lightning. I forgot how fun it was. I don't know if I've played a character that relied on it a lot. Highly unreliable, you know, it's not like the best spell in the game, but fun? Absolutely. Use my breath here as well as these ball lightnings. There's a corpse. Let these ball lightnings kill this stuff. Got plenty of food. Let's just kind of slaughter everything, you know. I was holding on to this book because I wanted to get Cause Fear. I guess we've made enough noise that I guess we must have pulled everything nearby. Otherwise more stuff would be coming. Let's go ahead and memorize Cause Fear. Do I have something on the F slot? Yes, I do, for Summon Forest. Yeah, Cause Fear can be capital E. And I'll tell you what, let's get some hexes. Just like 5. That'll get Mana Viper online as well. Maybe 8, actually. Summonings as well. I am definitely generalizing more on my spells than I'd like to, but you know, it's worth it. On Sif Muna, it's hard to get away from that. You just get so many good spells to cast. Now this is a character where I might feel more comfortable about going to vaults, actually, than slime first. That's a little ways off still, but something to think about. What, let's see what lair branches we got. I didn't even look. Swamp and Snake Pit. That's cool. We should have a very easy time in both of those, thanks to Conjure Ball Lightning. I'm gonna have to think of something to do about wisps, but then again I have Summon Forest, which is just broken in Swamp, so I should have a very easy time there. Get some intelligence. Make another Ball Lightning. I was expecting to see some more stuff here. Maybe I should just be worshipping Kazlal, make as much noise as possible. I mean, I'm just kidding, but I'm also not. Oh, there's that invisible wizard. Honestly, I think the Ball Lightning should be able to see invisibility. I mean, why not? You know. It almost feels like an oversight that they can't. Seems like there's a little bit of lag today on Barrow Tato where I'm playing. Not sure how much you can see of that, but I mean, probably you can tell that the animations for the Ball Lightning are chunking along a bit. It's taking me a little longer to rest than I normally would be taking. Yeah, as far as the streak goes, I think I'm gonna focus on getting great player and greater player on this account. You know, do all the races and classes that I haven't won yet. Mummy Necromancer next. I'd like to try out that new spell. Just have some fun doing that, you know. Okay, this is a nice pile of things. I shouldn't have been auto-exploring because I know that this is here. I love this spire. Totally eliminates the chance of me getting paralyzed. I love it. Grab this phantom mirror. Not sure where the shops are. We found none. I think they're, if I recall this vault, they should be in like the little rooms off to the side. Okay, first shop. We'll mark down box of beasts is something we'd like to have. Mark down lamp of fire is something we'd like to have. I suppose I'd like to have that paralysis. I'll mark those down as well. And that's just about it. Not going to buy anything yet. I want to see what else is available. I'd suggest you do the same thing if you are doing orc. Okay, we'll put that there. We'll make those. Getting abjured. Don't want to get paralyzed. Let's make a forest. Oh wait, we can't. We're in a hallway. Let's pog out of here. Create some ball lightning. Oh, he's still here. I'm just gonna walk away from that guy. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna rest. We're gonna go to a different staircase. And we'll auto-explore. Okay, blinking, that's a no-brainer. I'll just go ahead and buy that. Fog we want, so we'll mark that down. Summoning we want, we'll mark that down. Maybe enchant armor and weapon. Probably the identifies. Man, this lag is getting kind of hard to play on. Let's see if I can get some meat here. Oh, there's none. I'll just use the rest of this lightning rod. Wow, I may have to cut this video short. This lag is nearly unplayable. On the plus side, JGR is back on, which I don't know exactly how long it's been back up. It should be lag-free right now. It usually is. And I'll be able to pad this streak a little bit because, if I felt like it, I could finish up that trunk game that I may have talked about during the last streak. I had a trunk game going that was a Centaur Chaos Knight, or excuse me, a Centaur Abyssal Knight. And I had to basically stop playing it because somebody hacked JGR or something, and I thought that I was never going to get the character back, but apparently they restored it somehow, and there's my character about ready to ascend. You know, so that'll be on this streak technically. Not really planned, but I'll take it. I don't know if I'm going to upload those videos. In fact, I may have deleted them because I didn't think the character was going to be able to be finished. So I might just kind of quietly finish it and talk about what happened there. And I don't know, but it was a pretty fun character. I mean, Centaurs are usually satisfying to play, so I had fun with it. And I think I haven't played any other AKs on this account, so that would help satisfy the greater player thing. But we'll see if we can slog through this lag a little bit more. We're only 20 minutes into this video, so I'll probably at least try to get one layer branch done. Maybe two, depending on how quickly I can get through it. That's a unique greatsword. You know, with my fencer's gloves, that's doubly worth looking into for when I inevitably switch away from Sif Muna. Didn't mean to use Gell's Gravitas there. I'm not sure how that happened. Must have hit the little A instead of the big A. Okay, there's some books. There's that Vile Clutch spell I wanted to try out. This is not the right character for it, though. Yeah, I don't really need any of that. Darkness, maybe, at some point. Might be kind of cool in combination with Conjure Ball Lightning. Just checking through all these books. I don't really remember what's in all of them. 98% on Tornado, that's not bad. That's with the Staff of Wizardry, though. Disjunction. That's cool. We'll be using that in Zot almost certainly. Burglary I'd normally buy immediately because of passage, you know. I need to memorize Swiftness when I get a chance. Oh, Hexes is -1 for me. That's interesting. Didn't quite realize that. I don't know why I thought Draconians had 0 in everything except for the one they were favored in. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this guy up. Might as well see what he is. Okay, well, I don't... First of all, that should be a freezing sword based on the name. just saying. But no, I don't intend to wear that. That's RC minus. Suppose that's kind of thematic. Makes you weak to ice. It's a sort of Fimble Winter. But yeah, I don't need that. It was a little waste of money. Oh well. Let's get some of these identifies. The fog is good. The summoning is good. Get all these identifies. Alright. Get the Lamp of Fire. And, yeah, I gotta pick up a Wand of Paralysis, why not? Gonna have to drop some of this stuff, though. Let's drop Faith. As silly as it is that I got rid of Faith, I mean, that MR is just required, you know. Got some books here I can drop. I mean, I would like to memorize Deflect Missiles. Before I go any further, I really ought to memorize Deflect Missiles. What can we get rid of? What have we not been casting? Well, Summon Forest. I've been spamming Ball Lightning, but Summon Forest could be useful soon. Oh, man. There's so much here that I would like to use. That I would like to keep using. Very spread thin, though. Maybe... Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to do Swamp. And then after that, I'm going to get rid of Summon Forest. Because I'll need Summon Forest to kill the Wisps. Or I guess I could use Gale's Gravitas, assuming they slam into each other like they're supposed to. But I want to have Deflect Missiles by the time Snake rolls around. So we'll start training spellcasting after Hexes and Summonings have hit the level 8 cap that I've set out. What is this? Why did I not pick that up? That's weird. Okay, 51 items out of 52. Surely there's more I could drop here. I don't need this Potion of Flight. I don't really need Torment. But I don't need to drop anything else for now. I'll drop, I'll drop this stuff. Okay. Alright, into Swamp we go. Did I do something weird to my scrolls that I'm picking up? I must have. Somehow my scrolls got all sorts of messed up. Scrolls of Noise got turned on. Random uselessness was turned on. Sphere off, fog on. Fog was off actually. It's like they got switched from what I wanted them to be. That's why that scroll of blinking didn't get picked up. Strange. I must have fat-fingered the keyboard at some point. Revelations turned on. I want that on. Magic mapping should be on. Silence should be on. Unknown should be on as well. Weird, it's just scrolls. I must have hit some kind of weird hotkey. I guess. Guess I could check. I guess I should check on scrolls real quick. Yeah, there's a magic mapping I left behind. Okay. I'm gonna pick up this gold real quick that I needed flying for. Back on D6. And now we'll go to swamp. Should have a pretty easy time in here. I'm actually more concerned about food than anything. I'll just go ahead and turn on spell casting. Wow. These ugly things. Quite ugly. Unable to access my magic. Whoops. Can just fly over this deep water, I suppose. Oh man, I don't want to eat a ration, come on. Thankfully, my flying makes me... You know, these guys are faster than me, but they're not. On account of the fact that I can just fly over this water and they cannot. Cool. So, Shambling Mangrove. That's a new tile. I like it. That's very cool. Let's do Summon Forest. And let's do this thing, and hopefully it doesn't zap my Dryad. How cool is this? Cool, we get some flesh here to eat. And that is the first floor of Swamp. Book of Misfortune, what's in that? Things I don't really care about. I'd kind of like to have Yara's. Not really, I mean, it's fine. I'd like to look at longswords real quick. Wait, what is it? Long blades? I suppose there's a great sword there that I could try on. I just really want to get into melee a little bit so I can save some mana here. Oh no. Is this thing resistant to electricity? No, it's not. So it should just die. Let's go up. Hey, see invisible. It's a good swap. Well, that's Louise. I don't want to get banished, so we're going to walk away. I don't want to get paralyzed by this hornet either. Oh, there she is. Let's just pop this guy right there. Eat a ration real quick. Watch these trees just tear her up. That should be enough. There we go. Angry squeal. Kirky might be here with some pigs, I suppose. +5 Ring of Intelligence. We're wearing that. That will help a lot with spell hunger. Yes, sirree. You know what? We'll just see how the spire does, and then I'll leave the staircase if I need to, or go up the staircase if I need to. Using Ice Blast. Kind of just duking it out with this stuff at this point. Don't think there's any edible meat throughout all of this, which sucks, but what are you gonna do? Really tearing through my rations. If I go below 10, I'm going to start getting really concerned. Are you guys resistant to electricity? No, you are not. I'm going to check for hats and cloaks real quick. I have MR Plus in the back of my mind as something I just really would like to have. Unfortunately, nothing much has spawned. Laggy server. I am very curious if JGR is less laggy than this. I mean, it's gotta be. The problem is I'm playing during the tournament. I mean, I don't envy people who are actually putting time into trying to get a ton of points on this tournament, because this is unplayable. Well, I don't want to say unplayable. I mean, I'm running the game. It's just very slow. I think the server is located in Georgia, maybe? So you would think that most people on the East Coast would be using it. probably should be taking Kirky a little more seriously here. Right, I can't paralyze her. Oh man. Lamp of Fire? Of course it doesn't work. We're not RF. What all can she do? She can percolate, she can slow, abjuration. Yeah, it's not good. What? Okay. The game lagged, and I hit X and then right, and it just didn't pick up my key press for the X. I was trying to, whatever. I'm gonna stop pressing things for a second. Try not to die to lag here. Okay, technically that thing can one-shot me. 40, 60, yeah. So I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this scroll. I don't care if it's a waste. He is still catching his breath. Up we go. Okay, probably gonna quit after Swamp here, just because this is kind of unplayable right now. Okay, let's do that. We'll let the Forest Killer. I'm gonna pop on my Short Sword of Venom, and we're just gonna swing. Oh. She killed my buddy. I'm gonna use Breath. The Breath takes her out and turns a tree on fire. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I can't begin to tell you how annoying this is. It's probably rather hard to tell how much trouble I'm having with the lag here, but it's definitely not fun, I'll tell you that. Responsive it is not. Maybe like a second, maybe a second and a half of lag time, I suppose, in between me pressing something and seeing a result. It's very different than what I'm used to. Well, that was interesting. Big pile of corpses over here. Some kind of predetermined vault made those. I seriously doubt my Orbs of Destruction killed all those, or Orbs of Electricity, rather. Conjure Ball Lightnings, whatever you want to call them. What? Partially explored. Oh, right. It doesn't want to go on shallow water because I have it set. I have my auto-explore settings set to ignore that. Let's save game and exit real quick. Just real quick. Edit. I'm going to comment this out in my RC because we're flying all the time and we have a ton of hit points, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. Make sure we explored all of Swamp 1. Okay, now we'll go to Swamp 3. Okay, this is terrible. This is really bad. Forget this. What's behind door number 2? That's much better. Let's let these ball lightnings do some of the work for me. curare. Yeah, how about that? Up we go. Okay. That's, that didn't look like a very fun time. Let's try door number 3. Magic mapping. I'm gonna use, Summon Forest so we can deal with these wisps in a saner way, and I'm gonna find out if Gale's Gravitas can make them slam into each other. I don't see any of the messages about them slamming into each other, so maybe that doesn't work because they're insubstantial. Hard to say. But I will say that, as usual, Summon Forest is just clearing the house and swamp as it's meant to do. Gotta get away from these trees. This is not good. Oh no. 6-headed Hydra. Well, I suppose I could cause fear. Let's try that. Didn't really work. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Why is the Hydra attacking me? That's that random energy. I shouldn't have risked that, I suppose. Forget it. I'm going to use a scroll of blinking. I'm not taking any chances. The problem is the Hydra can technically one-shot me. So, because of my total lack of GDR. What does Volley of Thorns do? 75 damage? Wait, it's Thorn Hunter, not Thorn Heart. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that Beam is kind of slow right now as well. I'd like to know how much damage this thing can do. I think it's actually more like 60. It's like 3d20. Hmm, 3d18. This is almost right. I could pull it backwards, I suppose. And I probably should be using Gale's Gravitas a little more to pull things away from me. Now that it's a little higher spell power, it ought to work. Yeah, I really want to play a Warper that just focuses really, really hard on Gale's Gravitas. I think that would be a lot of fun. Well, we don't want to fight these things all at the same time. Oh, cool. Cool, the Ball and Lightning killed the Thorn Heart, or Thorn Hunter. Sweet. Took quite a few of them. It took like 6. Man, there's just so much of this stuff. Up we go. This is just one of those very crowded levels. And I mean, I'm not blameless here. Well, one problem is these two staircases are very close to each other, but part of it is that I'm just making a, a totally insane amount of noise. So clearly I'm gonna have a problem waking up the whole floor. But check that out, that spire, Totally. Oh crap, I need to get out of here. But yeah, the spire was totally blocking the Volley of Thorns, which is cool. Okay, I'm waiting for my forest to come back. There, timer's up. Okay, have fun, guys. Awesome. Where does this lead again? Down here? Surely these things have moved by now. No, they have not. Fine, I'll just summon Forest, but I can't. Not enough space. I want to roll the dice on Cause Fear, but I know I shouldn't, so I won't. Let's go down this one. I suppose I can do that to stop myself from getting thorned. This is looking kind of ugly. I got the mangrove, right? I think. Am I blind? Where to go? I don't see it dead in the log. It must be behind a forest tree or something. I think my ball lightnings are getting stupid because they keep hitting the briars. Let's try lightning rod here. Oh no, no, I can be one-shotted. I gotta get out of here. In theory, I don't know for sure if that would have hit the... if that would have hit the lightning spire or not, but I don't want to find out. I may have risked instant death there. See, this is the part of the game where I no longer want to be spamming ball lightnings. Because my spell power has gotten good enough that, oh, let's go up. This thing does quite a bit of damage, 41. We're gonna blank. We're gonna make a forest. Yeah, my spell power has gotten good enough that I'm actually getting kind of wrecked on the damage here. Wait, what am I doing with this ball lightning? I shouldn't be doing this against... the wisp. It's immune. What am I thinking? There's that 41 damage. But he's dead. Very good. I don't want to try that staircase again. I just came from this one. But I think I'm going to go there anyway. Uh-oh. Could get paralyzed. Not good. Let's use Fear. That's pretty reliable. Oh no. Maybe not. Dude, if I get paralyzed, I'm dead. Fear didn't work. What a surprise. See, I'm playing too fast. Like, I know this is an instant death situation right here, right now. It doesn't seem like it, but it is. Full hit points doesn't matter. If I get paralyzed, I mean, I'm dead. You know, I'm just dead. So really, I'm just rolling the dice either way. If I fear or if I go upstairs. I think I'm going to try to fear again. There we go. The scroll's a little better. Let's make the ball lightnings. I don't really want to be fighting this Thorn Hunter at all. You know? This is ugly. This is a little uglier than it should be. Let's try to start playing a little more smart. I want to make a lightning spire here. Then I'm going to make some ball lightnings. Then I'm going to make another lightning spire. And more ball lightnings. So he can have fun killing off my lightning spires while the ball lightnings finish him. There we go. Do we have a beachhead now? You know, that would be what the goal is, to establish a little area, you know, a little safe zone. So I can have a lot of space, you know, so that when this guy uses, well, actually he may have just done it. Let's see. Yep, volley of thorns hits your ball lightning. So, you know, this way he shoots at me, he hits this thing, he doesn't hit me. There we go. There we go. Yeah, and then we can just go right back to the staircase. And that's how it's done. We just needed a nice little beachhead, nice little safe zone to work out of, you know? Kind of like our base of operations, I guess you could call it. There's not a lot this character can do in close combat, you know, other than get hit by my own ball lightning. It's one of the reasons why I sort of despise playing casters that are 100% casters. It's a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but you're really rolling the dice. You're rolling the dice on certain things. Alright, let's take a quick detour. I just noticed that I left a throwing net behind. Actually, distinctly remember the gnoll throwing it at me. I don't know why I didn't pick it up. Okay, back to Swamp 3. We're not going to take the hatch. We're going to go down here. Man, deflect missiles would be handy, wouldn't it? Don't want to be paralyzed, but we've got the forest up, so I'm fine. If I get paralyzed, it'll just the forest will take care of it for me pretty much. How do you like that? You're paralyzed. Alright, let's just let this forest deal with these problems for me. Perhaps it is time to leave. Walk away. Wait for forest to come back. And we'll cast it again once we can get some proper space to do it in. There we go. Not a big fan of doing this because the floor is woken up now, so I very much could go down the stairs and be next to a hydra or something. Not a lot of choice though, really. I gotta tell you, this would be a lot more fun. This would be a lot more fun if wisps didn't exist. It would let me just spam ball lightning and nothing else. I'd like that. Hydra's dead. I gotta tell you, this stuff can't live very long dealing with these trees, so I'm just gonna focus on this hydra that's coming up. Okay, this is a tough one. He's not able to one-shot me, so we'll just keep on keeping on with the lightning rod. Finish him off. Oh, I have tons of food in my inventory. Cool. What do I want to do here? I kind of want to make a lightning spire, actually. I should have had that a while ago. Just a way to turn. I'll go ahead and make some ball lightning. I don't care if I get my dryad hostile now. It just dies. Alright, it's time to leave. Exciting stuff, right? Really burning through these rations. We're down to 7. I'm pretty concerned. Also, Lerny is on this floor. I can tell because I'm hearing crashing sounds. That's Lerny just bowling through these trees. There she is. What do we want to do about this? Do I want to just try to take her down with do I want to just try to take her down with ball lightning? Do I want to try to get clever and do vulnerability? It's hard to say. Hard to say. I'm gonna say. Let me think about this actually. What do I want to do about this? Huh. Man, what do... man. Because I could Phantom Mirror, that could be fun. Paralysis probably won't take me to a very high percentage, is the thing. Even with Vuln. It's 1% now, so what's it going to be, like 20, 30? I don't know. My evocation just isn't very good. We definitely have the tools to kill her, I just don't... I mean, if she's next to me, it's game over, so I don't want to risk that. Oh, somebody talking to me. Let's look her up real quick. Actually, I can just... oh, never mind. 150. Doesn't really tell me a lot. I don't really know how much Conjure Ball Lightning does, but... maybe I can look that up real fast. $3d20. Yeah, each one does 3d20, so yeah, I could kill her. Average of 30 damage for ball lightning. Yeah, average of 30 damage per ball lightning, so it would take 5 ball lightnings to kill her on average, so that's only a couple. Fine, let's roll the dice. Well, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use this Lightning Spire right here. Oh boy. She has to fight it again. I just keep her trapped there. There we go. That's fun. Wait, what was that? Oh yeah, I miscast. Boy, this lag is really out of control. How much damage does this thing do? Hits like a tank, 35. Need to drop some stuff. Don't need this Book of the Dragon. Chunks of flesh are good. Yeah, let's bail. I don't need to fight a Hydra at 40 hit points. It's silly. Sure, I'm running out of these rations still. You know, I keep complaining about it, but the reality is I could have gone and memorized Lightning Bolt again and spammed that instead. This is pure greed on my part is what it is. Let's leave, by the way. Come on. Training nothing but spellcasting to get that spell hunger under control. It's kind of crazy that it's still so high with 26 intelligence. Let's see what spell hunger is like on my other spells. Yeah, it's pretty low on Summon Forest. Maybe I could just spam that. Okay. It'd be nice if some of this stuff I'm killing was edible. I can just rely on Spire, that's hungerless. I love that double zap. It's very cool. Hey, some food, sweet. It's like having Lightning Bolt, only better. I really don't mind the experience loss here. On little things, if it saves me spell hunger. Maybe if I find more... Honestly, if I find more acquirement, I may acquire food. Weirdly enough. It's deflect missile time for sure. Can drop this book. Book of Fire. Certainly don't need that. Curious. Oh, right. The spire is blocking my way. And there's the room. Alright, so I'm going to cut it for here. This is quite laggy and I'm over an hour anyway. I'm going to need to put some thought into this whole food situation before we move on. Tempted to use this longbow, to be honest. Oh wow, it's lagging so hard. I got that bug that kills the menus, but anyway, we'll just you know, I'm happy we have demissile online. It shouldn't be too hard to take this stuff out, but then again, I'm just dying on spell hunger. Yeah, look at this. It's lagging so bad. I'm stuck in this menu. I have to save and quit and then restart it. It's interesting. But yeah, yeah, I suppose I'm gonna check out this greatsword real quick. Probably end up using a demon blade and a shield. try this great sword on this enchanted one. +3, alright. I left a brand weapon scroll behind. We'll use that real quick. Nice. Alright, let's I guess let's learn some long blades. It seems dumb, but I'm just dying on spell hunger, and I'm not putting a dent in the spell hunger of CBL. I don't know, I was calling it CBJ. There's no J in that at all. Yeah, CBL. And then we'll just try to do some melee and snake. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this food situation at all. No staff of energy. No more staves at all. Only a little bit of spell hunger on lightning bolt. This is kind of what I get for rushing my spells. Oh well, let's make this weapon awesome. Buy this scroll of enchant weapon. There's not a lot of food. There's not a lot of food in snake is another problem. Really just the salamanders and the electric eels or whatever they're called. Lightning snakes, I don't know. That's me typing enchant, by the way. You see H-A-N-T. I type really fast, but that was an E in there. I swear I typed it, but it's lagging so bad the input's just not opening fast enough. So that's how you know you got some lag going on. Yeah, we're fine. I'll just take it a little slower, try to use a little melee. Get long blades somewhere acceptable. I mean, I should have done that a while ago considering these fencer's gloves. Alright, snake next time. I may reconsider and go somewhere else. I suppose it's possible I could go into vaults. Just because of the food situation. I'll think about it. Anyway, until next time, I am signing out.